Hello everyone, we're back again. This is Kalo and Mr. H. We're gonna do some more art lessons for us to work on at home. Today, what we're gonna work on is one of my other favorite pastimes, is making flower still life pictures.
Love flowers.
So what we're gonna do with that is we're gonna learn how to draw some flowers using very simple basic shapes, show you a couple different kinds of flowers that we can draw. And then we can look at some different ideas that we can do to make these flowers unique and individual. You ready to begin, Kalo?
Yes.
All right, let's get this angled down so we can see. There we go. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is just start off with our simple cylinder. So in the middle of your paper, I'm gonna draw a sideways oval, like so. Not too big, but not too small either, because we gotta get a lot of flowers in there. All right, and then for the cylinder, draw that line going straight down so it looks like a letter P. You already did that. And then on the other side, we're gonna draw another one over here, okay? And then on the bottom, is it gonna be straight across or curved?
Curved.
Yes, gotta have that curve, so it's like a cylinder, okay? And then we gotta have our little vase sitting on a table. So I like to pass a line that goes behind it like this, and like that.
That's the end of the table.
Yeah. And then if we wanna draw like the front edge of the table, you can draw another one down there like that, okay? And then this is a three-dimensional object. So it's gonna have shadows, or
Yes.
some shadows on the edge. And when you're using crayons or watercolors or markers or whatever, you can add that with the crayons
If
as
you
well.
want your stuff to be 3D, you always gotta add shadow.
Maybe it's shiny, maybe it's a shiny vase, so maybe you wanna do like a reflection on the edge like that. You can do that. You could also make this a glass vase, and I can show you some examples of some glass vases and some tricks
I'm
that we
gonna
can do
do
for
a
that later.
glass
Okay.
vase.
All right, this would also have a shadow on the table. Again, just kind of add your shadow like that. I'm gonna do this really roughly and really quickly, but just putting your shadow going down to the edge of the table, and I'm gonna stop at the edge of the table. So make sure we do that, okay? And there we have our vase. It's empty, ready for some flowers, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna learn how to do several different kinds of flowers later on. I hope that maybe you kind of find the favorites that you like to do, kind of make your own individualized flowers to life. But let's begin with a very simple
daisies.
daisy. Yep.
It looks
Somewhere right around here, let's draw like a circle
Little
about as big as your thumbnail maybe. Okay.
tiny thumbs.
And then for daisies, we're gonna use the letter U, but we're gonna
Stretched out.
stretch them out nice and big, and we're gonna go all the way around. And then when you do this, try and make them big. If we get too detailed and too small, it gets kind of hard to add color. But maybe if you want to do detail and do smaller ones with like shading and stuff like that, you can do that. But for these, I want them big so we can add lots of color, okay? Then we're gonna have a stem go into our vase like that. And notice I stopped right there. This vase that I'm doing, it's gonna be like a solid colored vase. We can't see into it, so it's gonna stop right there. If it was a glass one, I'll show you some examples.
I'm gonna
where you
do
could the stems
glass
in.
one.
Oh yeah, Kayla's doing it right there, okay? All right, next flower is a tulip. Pretty simple to do, so maybe jump on over here.
Basically,
Just draw
a cylinder.
Yeah, draw a
Just a
yeah,
tiny
it is like a
one.
cylinder, but we're gonna
It's a
connect the
U.
bottom with a U like that, so it's like a little cup, okay?
The teacup.
You can do some shadows on the edge there if you want. And then, of course, add the stem going into your vase. And tulips have long, pointy leaves. If you want to add some long, pointy leaves, probably start seeing tulips popping up around houses very soon here. Okay, so there's a tulip. Then another flower that's very similar to the tulip, a rosebud. So again, draw a sideways oval like this. And then do that U.
I'm gonna overlap
You can overlap, yep, kind of disappearing behind it. Show some space and depth. And then on the inside of the this one here, we're gonna draw like a little spiral to show all those little rose petals all bundled up nice and tight. Perfect, okay? And then add a stem, and there's a little rose, okay? You could also do roses that have kind of blossomed out. And to do that, we're gonna need lots of room, so I'm gonna jump on over here probably, and I'm gonna make a letter C, a little C. I don't know if you can see that. And then the little trick to roses are, we're gonna add C's that go all around it, but each time we add a new C, it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger as we go around. So that's gonna get bigger yet. And I'm just drawing C's that are going around it. But each flower petal gets a little bit bigger. And then when you think you've got a nice rose, you can stop. I'm gonna go one more and stop right there.
I'm gonna connect them.
Okay, and there's my big rose. Okay, another fun flower that I like, or like poppies. So I have like a little circle like this.
It's a tiny flower with stretched
Yeah, they got big red leaves. So what we're gonna do for the flower petals on this one is do like a U, but it's gonna be a floppy U like that, and nice and big. Or a C, or whatever. Okay, and then we're gonna do 4 of them. Kind of like that, there's 2. Draw another one over here, 3, and put another guy right behind there, 4. Big flower
But if you want
petals
to,
there.
you can put some behind it.
They have a little detail on the inside like that if you want to add some lines. And a stem. Okay.
Let's do
Should we do that, the one that's like a daisy? I can't think of the name of it right now. Oh, the carnation. Let's do the carnation. Let's do that one right here. Okay. So for carnation, we're going to draw a wobbly circle like this, kind of like a piece of popcorn or something like that. And then the trick to carnations is we're going to draw more wobbly lines around it using concentric lines. Concentric mean they kind of follow the same kind of rhythm, the same kind of line design. If you think about throwing a penny in the pond and it makes those ripples, but in this case, they're going to be wiggly. And you can make these as big as you want. Nice big puffy carnations there.
It look like popcorn.
Yeah. All right, another last flower to do here. It's like a daisy. It's got a little bit more design to it. So again, draw another circle. Let's do this one over here.
I already
Like that.
started it.
Got it?
I already started
Now,
it.
instead of doing big giant U's like the daisy, we're just gonna do little U's like this. And then, behind those U's, we're gonna make some big U's like that. And you can make them pointy too. I've seen some flowers that have kind of pointy edges, like V's maybe. I'll look around magazines and stuff like that. You can see some different kinds of flowers, okay? All right, so if you wanted to, we could even add some more. Maybe there's a flower petal that fell off the flower sitting on the table there. Shadow underneath it there, okay? All right, now what I want to show you next are some examples of different things that you can do to kind of make your own unique flowers, okay? These are lots of different flowers. Maybe you just want to do like a favorite flower, like this one's all daisies here, and again, filled it all up here. Did a little bit kind of a different kind of vase like that. You could also look at different kinds of vases. You know, instead of going straight up and down like a regular cylinder, kind of angle them in. You could do curved on the side. You could do kind of like a see-through one, like a glass vase there. You can kind of see the water in there. Yep. Or you could just do the coffee cup. A lot of my students know all about my coffee cup. They always see that in my room. Okay. You could also do like a round table if you don't want to have it sitting on a square table. Here's a glass one. You can see the stems going in there, little roses here. Okay. And something else to keep in mind, you don't always have to put your flowers right smack dab in the middle of your paper. You could offset a little bit here. Here I got some nice big carnations, and I'm kind of balancing it out here with a little carnation rolling over there. Maybe I want to put some over here, just kind of balance it. Just kind of doing some different things with your flower still lives too.
Carnations remind me of
You got your example that you're working on with your color there, Kaylo?
Yep.
So here's Kaylo. She's been working on one here. She's doing the fun part now. She's starting to add the color with crayons and everything like that. And when you're all done, you got yourself a nice little flower still life that you can add to your collection.
And you don't always have to add
leaves sometimes. I was drawing lots of flowers, but maybe you want to have some green, more green sticking in there too, so you feel it's got a couple different kinds of leaves that you could put in there for flowers and everything. All right, well, I hope you had fun with this one here. Stay tuned next week. Mrs. Weltz and I are talking to a couple local artists that we're going to see if we can have some guest visitors talking a little bit about their own art, and they're possibly going to do a little lesson for us as well. So tune in next week. I hope that you enjoyed this. Do you have anything you want to say, Kaylo?
I had a lot of fun in this.
You had a lot of fun doing this one? All right. We will talk to you next time. Have a good day.